It would be easy, I think, for us to put the onus on the education system and say, you need to improve, you need to innovate, you need to talk more about technology, and yes, that has to be part of it, but I think we can lend a big helping hand. And I think to be that pipeline of volunteers, of mentors, of people who can go in and talk about what do these fields really mean. It's clear that whether you're from industry, you're an educator, you're an individual, you're a parent, everybody believes that educating our kids in the best possible way so that they're competitive is very important, and people have a lot of passion about it.
One of our 4 key areas of concern is talent and workforce development. And kind of critical to the technology industry, obviously, is STEM, or science, technology, engineering, and math education. And the reason is very simple. If we don't produce enough qualified STEM educated workers, we won't have a technology industry here in North Texas that we can continue to thrive upon. And so we're trying to do more to create more STEM educated workers for the industry here in North Texas.
STEM isn't fad, it's a fact. And it's a fact because without STEM, we're not going to have an engineering and a manufacturing future as a country. What we need to do is make sure that we pay attention to it, and we understand why we're paying attention to it, and what the community that attempts to organize and collaborate can understand how those economies of scale can be taken advantage of to build a viable future for the region.
We want to educate every child, every opportunity possible. So environments like this actually help all of our community members, our education community, our parents. In this digital age, there's a lot of opportunities to be collaborative. With experts in the field, any opportunity that we have, we try to leverage. The challenge is finding the right people and the right connections. People in the corporate world, you're there because you're passionate about what you do. No teacher can convey that information as well as an expert in the field, be it in the field of biology, or be it an astronaut, or be it an electrical engineer. Bringing the field expert and sharing the passion of what they're doing and why they're doing it, it's very important to build that fire within our students.
If we don't focus on STEM, there's no way we're ever going to be able to fill those needs that different organizations and companies have. So this conference is going to bring us together so that we can come forth and say, hey, I need help with this, you need help with this. How can we help each other out, which in return will help the students?
How do I mesh industry with school? And what we're saying is, tell us what you need and let's build from there. And so it's a reverse model, but ultimately provides our students a plan, the purpose, and the focus towards that STEM position, career, field that would broaden their horizons.
Many of our universities have less than 15% women in all of their engineering courses. How can that be when what we need is diversity of thought? We need the way that everyone thinks, men or women. Every woman who joins into an engineering or a STEM career will make this world a better place. That's no doubt in my mind.
It's a global competition for talent. If you look at STEM-related industries, they produce the largest amount of gross national product. We want Dallas-Fort Worth to be the most prosperous, innovative region in the world, and to do that, we've got to have great STEM workers.
Our long-term hope coming out of today is some more conversations and us as industry working with higher ed and with the ISDs to come back and apply the resources that we have, time, energy, just a real passion around STEM back into the schools in some way.
What we take away from today is that the conversation has to continue and it has to be guided toward some shared outcomes.
Get in those classrooms, talk to young people where they are, make things relevant, help make that connection. Then we can't sit on the sidelines and complain that things haven't changed. So my message would be to my colleagues would be to get on the front lines, join us on the front lines and make a difference.
We're going to need everybody's help in order to pitch in to make sure our students, our community is successful.